in their
Oh,
fireplace. It was burned. So obviously it had been there hidden for a while.
I'll BRB.
And
1 second.
And we still don't know who killed them.
No, but I am leaning towards this Henry fellow. He does fit the physical descriptions of the murderer on the scene.
But didn't Sir Gamry run into Henry out on the road? That's how he came to be so grievously wounded.
Yes, but I believe Henry had an opportunity to kill the people before Sir Gamry met him. It most likely took place while Sir Gamry was fetching the oxen.
Sir Gamry inquires if we'll soon get a chance to get our hands on someone involved.
Eager to clear your name.
Indeed.
The problem is, as we've mentioned in private, we do not know how high this corruption flows. We know it involves the marshal. We know it involves one of the thief-takers, that Henry fellow. We have no idea if it involves the magistrate, and we don't know of how close the relationship is with him.
Well, if half the town's in on it, what hope do we have?
Virgil may even be involved.
Who is Virgil
Yeah,
to
when
you?
When Benzel gets back, I'm going to ask
Us.
him if I know of any magic powers. that
What's our
Virgil
relation
does.
to Virgil? Are one of you guys related to him?
Yeah, he's my uncle.
That's Cassandra's uncle, my boss.
And yet we've let you into the fold. You could be a spy.
You didn't let me anywhere. You came and joined up with us. And she points at Gorgon.
You have a good point.
By all means, there's the door.
I'd let you take over my investigation. No,
I thought you said you weren't enjoying this anymore.
I think I said it was no longer my favorite.
You.
You all hear the basket that Anna brought the book in sort of shuffle for a moment on the ground. Anna looks at it and then back to everybody else.
Perception?
17.
11.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you saw it shuffle. That was it.
Anna, what's in the basket?
None of your business.
Guys, it moved. Is it an animal?
It might be something dangerous.
She wouldn't have something dangerous in there.
Well,
Why would
something-
she keep the book and papers in there if there's something dangerous?
Something may have climbed in while she wasn't looking, and it will bite her and infect her with diseases.
Yeah, so we'd better leave it alone.
So you guys had a
Benzel, do I
You-
know if Virgil has any magic power?
from what you know, he does not. But
Maybe whatever's in there
if
helps
someone
you climb the
does,
wall.
if someone does a knowledge local, perhaps I could explain further.
Nat 20.
Okay. So, Carl, you know generally,
Everything.
people who are found guilty of crimes of magic aren't actually magic users. They're oftentimes more people in possession of magic items. Or, books relating to magic, histories of magic are frowned upon, spellbooks, scrolls, etc.
Are people ever found to be innocently in possession of an item, like they don't know what it is?
I guess it can happen.
Alrighty.
They're pretty well sought after items. Did Drew, you had some questions right when I was leaving? Are you still there, Drew?
No, I more just reiterated to the party, there's a couple things that we should look into, like, just a second.
Right.
So we should look into a couple things, like why would these oxen farmer have these books? Why frame Sir, what's his name, Sir Gamry?
Gamry.
Sir Gamry, have you wronged anyone lately? Other than trying to touch my hair?
Only in a faraway land.
What for?
I have a clean name here.
Well, if it is true that someone framed you for a crime you did not commit, they should pay.
Indeed, they should.
So how do we proceed? Who should we go after? The Marshal or Virgil?
The Marshal's too dangerous. I think we should confront Virgil. Did the
Or-
Marshal not threaten to put Sir Gamry to death the moment he saw him?
Do you happen to know, perhaps it would be wiser to try to find out who these farmers knew and who could have asked them to keep the book?
Did you guys already do a knowledge local on the Cliftons? I think you
On the
did.
what?
Cliftons, the farmers who were murdered.
I didn't, but I
No,
guess I'll.
I didn't.
Oh, I don't know shit. 8.
I'm pretty sure I did a long time ago.
Dirt farmers usually don't have magical books. There you go. That's my 8.
13.
Okay. So yeah, from what you understand, Clifton's moved here approximately a decade ago. Was from capital originally, and they moved out here, and he became an ox. Would be the rancher. They were simple folk, well liked around the town. You didn't know anything about any of these things that he was doing, obviously. Or her.
We could find out more about who the Cliftons know, but now that they're dead, I think that will be difficult. They wouldn't have told anyone about the book anyways. The way that I see it, we have 3 suspects: Henry, Virgil, and the Marshal.
The way I see it, they're all involved.
But
Can I get people to throw down a perception real quick?
the Marshal is hiding. He's looking in through the window. They know too much.
Anna's gonna say, if we're going to talk to my uncle, I'll talk to him first.
You're not Anna.
You're right. Cassandra's gonna say that.
17.
So,
Yangarinos.
Cassandra, Gamry, and Yang, you all notice Leslie trying to nonchalantly get close to Anna.
Not Anna. Is it Anna?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna get in between them and look at her and say, leave the basket alone. Throw down intimidate.
Leslie backs down.
If she does not want you to look inside the basket, there is nothing else you can do.
Anna glares at Leslie.
I wish I
Why
had
do we need to have secrets amongst ourselves when we're so caught up trying to unravel all these other secrets?
Precisely.
That's true.
Precisely.
Gamry
Everyone
kicks
should-
the basket.
That's true. Everyone should tell the secrets about themselves. Starting with
Okay,
me, I'm
right.
not from this country.
Well,
That's
I
a
have
great
to.
secret,
I'm gonna use a
Thrindil.
blackjack.
It's. What a coincidence. I have the very same secret. I'm also not from this country. Well,
Here's my
down.
secret. I'm from this town.
Here's my
Ooh.
secret. I'm not from this country.
Wow, we're learning so
I'm
much.
not from this country?
Thrindil is definitely
I stabbed Gorgon.
telling him.
No, my second liver.
That's the one I breathe from.
Very well.
My Ouija bow. It's an organ.
So-
only.
Thrindil when he says that, and she says, a country with much more liberal laws.
Thrindil smiles and says, "Yes, you could say that. Well, no, not really. Just the people I knew.
I would love to learn about it. Were they all elves?
I did know many elves. Well, some elves, as many as you I'd like to know in this time and age."
What? I didn't get all this.
He just said he knew a few elves.
I knew a few elves, yes.
Hmm.
As many as you'd like to know in this age.
Why do you not want to know many elves?
Well, there simply aren't many of us left.
That is a shame. I would have hoped to meet. I hope I get the chance to meet more.
Well, and perhaps you will someday.
I mean, I guess I am lucky enough to have met at least one.
Thrindil nods. No, in the spirit of full disclosure, I do have a secret to reveal. Thrindil makes a grand gesture and makes sparks of light shoot from his hands, and spins his arm around his.
It sounds like you've got a really bad stutter.
Oh yeah, well it's my connection.
The Leslie points and says, "I knew it."
Huh,
Unlikely.
I'm back.
Am I really the only one who doesn't know magic here?
Gorgon says, "I'm not magical."
You're so
I'm not magical.
You're so
Cassie just looks down at Dana.
You are so talented.
I didn't
Thrindil-
do anything magical.
Thrindil is still shooting. Thrindil is still shooting like small bolts of lightning in the air and like making like flashes and
What the
of
fuck,
smoke.
really?
yes.
He's using
he's gonna
magic
say-
right now?
Yeah, that's his secret that he wanted to tell. Cassie's
Okay,
gonna say,
and-
"Stop that! Someone might see through the window."
You are so
I'm
talented.
highly doubtful.
You are so talented, Thrindil. That's impressive. I
Why, thank you.
heard my kind was very adept at magic, even though I am not.
Well, I'm no witch, Gamry. Again, I am merely a scientist.
Gorgon says, "Bullshit. I examined your apparatus. It was no basic chemistry.
It's complete chemistry. I don't understand where you get
That's
it.
complete shit.
Just because your science is weaker than my science doesn't make...
Science obeys the laws of nature. Chemistry disrupts them."
You mean alchemy? I
Alchemy
believe.
disrupts them.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm speaking in my third language.
Well, I know many languages too.
What's
Oh, wonderful.
your
We all
first
know
one?
languages.
Yeah.
Can I show you
Cassie's
what's in the
gonna
basket, and then we can please proceed?
Okay.
Yes, open the basket.
She opens the basket, and a raccoon sticks its head out. There's what I have in the basket. Can we go now? She closes the basket.
We
My
call
God.
that the trash panda.
That was anticlimactic.
What an adorable
Cassie
pet.
looks at Leslie and says, "Are you happy now? The monster isn't going to get you?"
I would say it's a
Gorgon
familiar
laughs.
kept by a magic user.
It looks like a tanuki.
Okay, so
One who can
Let's,
climb the walls.
continue
Yeah,
on.
Cassie's going to grab the book and papers and hand it back to Anna and say, "So do we go and talk to my uncle first?"
Yeah, your uncle's in on it. Might not want to say anything to him.
The scrolls I've studied said that in these lands magic was rare and frowned upon, but I guess they were wrong.
Anna's gonna put the book and the papers inside the basket with Roa, and so do we want to vote on this? Like the way that I see it, we have 3 suspects. Do we want to vote? What are we doing?
I think we should vote.
I
Okay.
vote that all of them are guilty.
So, just in a quick recap, we have the marshal, the what's the
Virgil. Okay, so there's Henry, who we know is involved because he came here. Marshall, who we found the book in his room and he was talking to Henry about the job. And Virgil, because we believe he's the other correspondent or something else. But those, I think, are our 3 best leads.
I believe the more prudent